1,000 now. Hey, hot boys on three. 1, 2, 3. Hot boys.
Yeah, 49er Empire. Here we are, baby. All gas, no brakes. Nine hot boys, baby. And we reppin' like the 80s. Let's go. Santana. Touchdown, Debo in the slot. This is my end zone. Give me everything you got. Defense, hit him with that Cosa Nostra. Quan Alexander, this dance, Nick Bosa. 49er Empire, 49er Empire. This is for the fan base, die hard, set by. Stand up, 09 to the heart, baby. Paul Lord back in Candlestick Park. Levi, CI, represent knee high. Gold letter since the embryo, yeah, I'll be Lehigh. D4, the mayhem, sweets and some vino. Sideline hustle, big homie Alvarino. Feel no pressure if they really want to tangle. Ask Icky, shuffle up, lock, hunting bangles. 2-minute drill, everything is dandy. Huddle up winners, isn't that John Candy? Hot boys, not a hot boys, baby. Empire, and we reppin' like the 80s. Not a hot boys, baby. Empire, and we reppin' like the 80s. My team got rings. Flame on, that's a Super Bowl fling. Not a hot boys, baby. Empire, and we reppin' like the 80s. Not a hot boys, Weezy. Missile down the middle, 1-0 Jimmy.
What's going on, 49er faithful? It is your boy Niner Sickness with the Niner Sickness podcast on this beautiful Friday evening. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good time. Just coming on here, man. Going to have some football, have some fun. It's your boy Niner Sickness from Northern California with your most favorite show on Facebook, the Niner Sickness Podcast Show, where we're not just fans, but we are family as well. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good time. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's about to have some fun tonight. Wearing my throwback Eric Armstead jersey tonight. That's what I'm talking about. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's ready for a great show. One of my boys should be coming in soon. Eric Davis and Florida Mike should be popping in here sometime soon. We'll wait for them to pop in. In the meantime, I will be the one entertaining you guys. Ready to have some fun. What's up, Richard? What's up, Martine? What's up, Donald? What's up, James, Calum, Roberto, Dawn? How you doing? And your beautiful 4-year-old daughter, Ariel. Hello from the Niner Sickness. To the both of you. What's up, Christopher Rivera? How you doing? God bless everybody. Ready to have some fun tonight? Ready to have some fun? Let me get rid of this. Let me put this in. Boom, boom. Bring in my boy, Florida Mike. He seems like he's ready to rock and roll. Bring him in so he can keep me company here on the Nine of Sickness podcast. What's up, Larry? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Florida from Florida himself? Florida Mike, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's good, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good, man. Just enjoying this Friday, getting ready to have some fun. What's up, Adam Laura? How you doing? What's up, Aaron? Just welcoming everybody as they're coming in, starting to fill up. Just having a good time, bro. Just ready to have some fun on this Friday night. Talking to the 49er football. Keep it light tonight. Trying to keep it for an hour. But have some fun, man. Have some fun. How was your day today?
Man, it was pretty good, man. I was chilling with the family, man. Got some little stuff done with my real estate business, man. So everything's been good, bro. Can't complain.
There you go. There you go. I saw your promo. You were at the water place, having some fun, getting wet, letting the nice people of Florida know that if you move to Florida and you buy a home, if you look for a home in Florida, look for my brother Florida Mike. He'll take care of you. And there are so many things you can do in Florida, Mike. Mention a couple of things you can do for fun in Florida, brother.
Oh, man. Well, first and foremost, with this being a 49ers show, when the Niners come in town, we got 3 NFL teams. So you got 3 opportunities at least every other year to see the 49ers come in town. You got, I'm in Central Florida. I'm in Orlando. So make sure you check out my website, man. My business page is MikePJackson.com. And that P stands for property, because that's what I'm going to do, help you get a property, man, whether you want to buy one or sell one. But, Orlando speaks for itself. Majority of the world knows it for Disney World, but there's a lot more to Orlando outside of Disney World. So at the end of the day, man, you can look at Forbes article on 2019. Orlando, Florida is ranked number one in America for the best city for a second investment home. So if you don't live in Florida and you want a home away from home and you want to return on your investment, Orlando's where it's at, man, because we got damn near all of the tourists, damn near pretty much tourist capital, man. You know what I mean? So check out my website, man, MikePJackson.com, and get up with me, man. I'll be glad to help you find a home down here, man. Get a return on your investment. You can be in another country or out of state. We can still talk. Don't matter.
There it is there, man. So if you're looking for some real estate, if you're looking to buy or sell, or you know somebody that is looking for a property in the Florida area, please hit up my brother Mike. We got to take care of our own, the Niners faithful. So if you know somebody that's looking for property to either buy or sell, please hit up my boy Mike, and he will take good care of you or anyone you recommend to him on your behalf.
That's right, man. All future homeowners are getting a 49er attire, baby, in their brand new home. It won't be a home until you get a 49er. Even if you ain't a Niner fan, I'm still going to bless you with a 49er, man, because that's what you need, baby. Oh, man.
Sounds good. What's up, Richard? Man. Your say hi to your 9-year-old Carissa from the Niner Sickness in Florida. Mike, give her our love, and thank you for watching.
Hello, Richard and Carissa. Thank you for joining the show. Much love to you guys from the 49er podcast here on the Niner Sickness Show. And much love to everybody who joined. I saw my boy Christopher Rivera came in. Appreciate you joining, man. He's representing at 10 o'clock at night from Orlando like me. So we out here, man. Hey, fans, real quick, make sure when you guys are shouting out your area code, you put the city or state you from that's associated with that area code, because I'm not the most geographic, educated awareness person. So when I see these 3 numbers coming up with the area code, I'm like, man, we got people from everywhere, but where they at? So make sure you shout out where you at, man, because that shows this grows. That goes to show that this show is growing. You know what I mean? So, hey, come on through. What's up, Ismael? Says Florida more to do than Missouri.
You're not alone, brother. You're not alone. I see area codes too, bro, and I'm like, I think I know where it's at, but not sure. So just so that we are not mistaken, if you let us know the city next to your area. Also, thank you everyone for popping in tonight. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Again, this show would not be the same without you guys. But in the same token, if you guys can do me a favor and share this video, share it on your timeline, share it on your Niner groups. Just make sure they are aware that you're sharing it. You don't want to get the admin of that group upset. Make sure they're okay with it. Share our live, share it on YouTube, whatever you want to share it on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever you can do for us. We appreciate it. We are continually trying to grow and bring more family into the household every show. And I believe Eric should be popping in soon. I think Eric wants to do a jersey giveaway tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, man.
For the 4th of July.
Okay. Hey, real quick, Beto, I gotta introduce my peoples, man. If you don't mind, before we get into this show.
No, absolutely, go for it.
Hey, big shout out to the whole Orlando, Florida 49er Empire chapter. Big shout out to the German Empire. You see, I'm representing you too, man. Deutschland, always, man. And for the German Niner Empire, and big shout out to all the Niner fans worldwide, especially in the Bay area in San Francisco, Santa Clara, California. We are out here, baby, and worldwide. Hey, I got a little something on my mind that I wanted to put out here for the fans, since we always talk about our San Francisco 49ers passionately, right?
Okay.
I was sitting here thinking, and you know me, I listen to a lot of people's opinions, but I don't agree with majority of what I hear, especially when someone is talking against our San Francisco 49ers. Now, I'm not a homer. However, I am a supporter of my team. And if we're not having a good season, which we've had some down seasons, I'll be honest that, hey, this ain't our year. We're rebuilding. But you ain't going to disrespect our red and gold, damn it. I don't care if we 0-16. You ain't finna disrespect this red and gold. Believe that. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that was on my mind. And basically, I saw a poll on a website that said San Francisco and Seattle was the fourth best NFL rivalry. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, who is better than us? They had the Packers and Bears, the Cowboys and Eagles, and the Steelers and Ravens. So I'm like, okay, what are they basing this on, man? And this is why I don't like reading a lot of articles. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because I've heard this beyond this article, and it's getting to a point to where I feel like the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks rivalry has been looked at a backseat rear view. I mean, in the last decade, and I'm only talking about the last decade, because let's be honest, Seattle's not that, they haven't been in the NFC West that long when you're talking about like the Packers and Bears, history, right? However, in the last decade, San Francisco and Seattle has had the most intense, consistent rivals in NFC championship games or big time games, even during the season. I mean, the Bears have not really been that great consistently. The Ravens and Steelers have had some good moments for a while. The Cowboys and Eagles inconsistent majority of their time, especially on the Eagles side. They just had that one Super Bowl run, but outside of that, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's any more intense than what we have brought out there. I think San Francisco and Seattle personally should be the number one hottest rivalry in the last decade. I want to see what our fans think. You know what I mean? Because these two teams, man, when they play, it's always like nail biter. It's always a tense game. You could feel like this past year, both games. Who had a better rival game than San Francisco and Seattle this year? Someone tell me. I mean, there was a whole 16 weeks of football, 17 weeks of football, but someone tell me two teams from a division that had a more intense game than San Francisco and Seattle. Please let me know so that way I stand corrected.
Real quick, just want to bring in Eric Davis, our third guy in the panel tonight. What's up, Eric? Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry about the
What's up, Eric?
delay.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up, man?
Can we all hear each other?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Like the haircut.
Oh, I
know
shaved my head. Yeah, I shaved it completely. Normally I just cut it, but this time I used the shaver and shave it off. The
I was
wife's
trying
like,
to I was trying to see what jersey you had on because like your name is over the numbers, so I couldn't see the number. Ah, okay, I got you.
my boy, the best defensive lineman, Eric Armstead.
Can you guess which one I have on?
It's kind of dark. Is that DeForest or is that Kinlaw?
The patch. Look at the patch.
Okay, DeForest. Didn't see the
Nope.
patch.
No, wrong year.
I can't see from here. Is that Smith?
Alden Smith.
Alden Smith. Got you.
I like the way they did this jersey. I just wish, I wish it was a Kinlaw or DeForest Buckner jersey. I like the way they did this jersey.
That's nice. Real quick, Eric. I just wanted to introduce you real quick, but Mr. Florida Mike had proposed a question to all the faithful, and I want to give all the faithful an opportunity to answer that question that Florida Mike had proposed to them. So give them another real quick, Mike. Let them know the last part of it. So for those that just came in.
Sure, not a problem, man. So basically, all I was asking was, can someone tell me a better divisional rival other than the Niners and Seahawks in the last decade? I don't know one. And Eric, I'm bringing this up because normally I don't read these articles. I don't like reading these articles. I happen to go on actually, I was shopping for a 49er shirt today, and you know how they had those little pop-up ads. So
Mhm.
I was just like, okay, I'm gonna check this out, and then they came up with some polls talking about San Francisco and Seattle was the fourth best rival in the NFL, and I'm like, who's better than us in the last decade? And this poll was based on like recently, but I was looking at it and it was just showing like in the last decade they think the Bears, the Packers, or the Steelers, Ravens, or the Cowboys and Eagles is all better than us. And I don't know, man. I just agree with that highly. I think the Niners and Seahawks rivalry in the last decade has been more intense and better than anybody in the NFL, especially those three.
I don't think their games have been as meaningful as ours has. Ours
Exactly.
usually has determined who was going to go, who was going to get the home field, or who was going to win the division. So not necessarily top seed, but it was definitely up for the division. And there's only one rivalry that I can think of that has been really. I wouldn't say. I mean, I may be stretching to say in the last 10 years, but I would probably say Baltimore and Pittsburgh would be the other one. But I don't think they've had a good string like we have. We've went to 2 Super Bowls, and Seattle's went to 2 Super Bowls. Baltimore, they've came across and won 2, and Steelers have won 1. So
Right on. And I mean, and that question also was posed to the fans. I see some fans responding to it. I'll definitely respond to some of the fans putting the comments up. I see Cashew. Let's see what's going on, Cashew Esperanza. Seattle was the AFC West, and believe me, when they were in the AFC, they were weak. Oh yeah, no doubt, and that's why I mentioned the last 10 years. I mean, technically, Seattle has joined the NFC, I believe, back in 2002. I remember it's early 2000s. So when they joined the NFC, they've only been in our division for about little less than 2 decades. So they don't have the history of some of these other teams that's been around longer in divisions. However, looking at the last decade when San Francisco and Seattle had a consistent winning team for the most part, I just feel like San Francisco and Seattle are, man, I don't know who can outdo that. And the reason why I'm passionate about this is because even though San Francisco and Seattle have a hatred for each other, the NFC West in general, man, we gotta respect how tough we are. Like, if you're in anybody in our division who wins that division, they have played the toughest schedule in football. And this is why I tell New England fans and anybody else in any other division, especially the NFC South, who wants to sit up here and try to tell me that their division is on par with ours, which I highly disagree with. So I'm just going to say it like this. In the last 15 years, whenever the Arizona Cardinals made the Super Bowl that year, since then, we're the only division to have all 4 teams appear in the Super Bowl. No other division can say that. So when the 49ers are battling our asses off to play and win this division and be number 1, I'm confident to say if we win our division, I believe that our division is that strong to where we should be able to compete for a Super Bowl. Because our division is that deep and that strong. Even if the Rams this year might be a little bit more down than normal, the Cardinals are ascending. So they're going to be a team that's going to be a little bit of a problem based on their potential. We saw that last year. So I'm just putting that out there for the fans. I just want to see if the fans is feeling me or am I feeling our division too much? Tell me. But I feel like I'm right. I feel like we do have the toughest division in the NFL.
Real quick, I just want to interject real quick, and we'll get back to this point. But I already like Christopher Rivera, and I like him much more now. Real quick, I just want to. Adam Laura asked, he's a Niner fan. Who's your favorite college team? And as you can see, Christopher Rivera put Clemson Tiger. I'm a big Clemson Tiger myself. So Christopher Rivera, right on, bro. Just wanted to acknowledge the best college in the football world, baby. I don't care what Florida State says.
Hey,
forget the Seminoles.
Florida State. LSU had something to say about that.
They got lucky.
It was more than lucky. They
lucky. Did you not see how many teams they blew out that year?
They showed who the real Death Valley is. They had statistically one of the best offensives, like passing for a season that college could have. So
I can't argue with that.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry,
Did you?
Beto.
But
They
did
show
you
who
win
real
though?
Death Valley is, bro.
Crescent
Did you
Tigers.
win
We
that?
won the year before.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
We won the year before, baby. When has Florida State
2014,
won?
2013, 2014 season.
Okay. And who's
You know,
your
they're-
team, real quick, Eric?
The one you're talking smack about?
Oh, Notre Dame. That's right.
No,
No,
LSU.
you're not Notre Dame. That's James.
LSU.
Oh, you're LSU guy?
Yeah.
Well, oh, that's right. You're in New Orleans. I keep forgetting.
I'm up north,
But I'm surprised you're not a Saints fan. I'm glad you're a Niner fan, though. You're smart there.
no, if I had to be a Saints fan, then I wouldn't even watch it. I wouldn't even watch NFL.
Did you guys hear real quick? Just to add, and we'll get back to the what we were talking with Mike. People are saying that we're talking about who has the best roster between the Niners and the Saints, and they say that the tipping point was Emmanuel Sanders going over to the Saints. They have a better roster.
No.
I don't agree with it, but
A roster means in totality, correct?
correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so we have a better roster.
I
Might
agree.
add, if you really want to promote social face masks and stuff during COVID-19, just pull up the George Kittle highlight where they tried to face mask him and he shrugged off 3 Saints
Come
fans.
on now.
I saw that as a caption. It was so funny, man. So, yeah, the reality is, if you're talking about a whole roster, San Francisco has a better complete roster, in my humble opinion. We look here, Saints fans. I don't give a damn how tough you played us in your house. We are San Francisco. We from the Bay, baby. We'll go anywhere, anytime. We'll play your ass again. Oh, we got kids. We will play your rear end again. All right? And we will come over to New Orleans, eat some gumbo, go to Mardi Gras, do what we did last time, and we're going to be like, who that? And we're going to answer it. Bang, bang, Niner game. Let's go,
That's
man.
right.
Don't worry about no New Orleans, bro. Bring them on. Matter of fact, we want to play New Orleans. I'm tired of hearing about New Orleans, man. We don't care about
Why
New
can't we
Orleans.
ever get a home game against them? Though? That's my problem.
I'm telling you, man.
It's
I'm
like we
pretty
always
sure
got to
the-
go down there and beat them.
I'm pretty sure the Packers are saying the same thing about us, though.
It's like, can they please just
Yeah, that's
beat
a
us
good
at home instead of them coming all the way over here? I
Is-
mean, come
hey,
on.
Real quick, is Corey Davis here? They have a question on the screen, and I was hoping Corey Davis could answer that for us. He's the expert on the backup quarterbacks. What's up, Geraldine? How you doing?
Oh, man.
The backup quarterback
That would
for
be-
us, right? It's Nick Mullins out of Iowa. I don't think we're going to have 3 quarterbacks by the start of the season. I believe we're going to have 2. Beathard either gets traded or cut, but there's no way they're
Big
going to
Mull-
give it up a receiver spot for a quarterback that's just going to sit there.
Just to correct you, Nick Mullins is from SMU, not from Iowa.
I mean, Beathard from Iowa. Sorry, my
Yeah.
apologies. Yeah.
All good.
I mean, yeah. You're right.
The only reason I know
MSU.
that is because of Brett Favre. They came down.
No.
for the
Yeah.
Independence
He beat no. You're right. When you're right. But I confused particularly those 2 individuals from Iowa. But that's right. Beathard's out of Iowa. And then Nick Mullins, I believe he broke a few records of Brett Favre. In college, I don't think he'll do it in the NFL though.
Look, I wanted to know something because they went to the independent. They had the Independence Bowl here, and I actually got to go see SMU and Florida State play because my wife had some tickets, and I wonder if he was actually the quarterback of that game. Because if he was, I felt really sorry for him because they got blown out so bad. But I'm not completely counting out the Rams. Yes, they've had some issues and they've had to let some players go. I'm not completely counting them out as a I mean, we have a tough division to play in, and them dumping Gurley was probably. I mean, yes, they got hit with cap space, but honestly, I think they did good getting rid of him because I think he's gone. I think he's done. His knees are too bad.
They did draft a nice running back from a college, a good college.
And Cam Akers is going to be good.
Where he went to college at?
He went to Florida State.
Okay, you heard that, Beto?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, I just want to know.
Seminoles.
He's a good pass catching back. He'll.
Hey, what position does the Seminoles produce good in the NFL? What
defensive
position?
backs,
Corners.
Corners.
Jalen Ramsey, Derwin James. I mean, you name it, man.
That's right.
I say we had a lot of defensive backs come out.
They've had some good running backs too.
Running back Dalvin Cook.
No, you're mistaken. That's Miami.
I mean, recently Florida State running backs.
Recently, yeah.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, and one Seminole in particular, Hall of Fame DB, Deion Sanders,
who, by the way, helped lead our 49ers to our fifth Lombardi.
Yeah.
Along with William Floyd.
I just liked him as soon as he went to the Cowboys, though.
I wasn't a big Deion fan, to be honest with you.
Let me ask
as
you
a person, as a player, he's great.
Do you feel that way about Terrell Owens when he left San Francisco and went over there?
No.
Okay.
Terrell Owens was with us more than a year. I think I understood what Deion Sanders was doing. I understand why he did it. I didn't like it, but I understand why he did. But then I came to find out that it wasn't Deion Sanders wanting to go to the Cowboys. The Niners chose not to bring him back. That I didn't know. That's why he went to the Cowboys. The Niners, he wanted to come back to the Niners. And that I didn't know.
They didn't have the money to pay him.
Deeper into it. They didn't have the money, yeah. But I mean, so it wasn't like Deion just didn't care and left. But still, going to the Cowboys, Charles Haley, going to the Cowboys, I didn't like that. Any player, I don't really care about the Raiders when they transitioned over to the Raiders. I understand it. They were in the Bay Area. They don't have to move. I can understand that. But going to the Cowboys, I just never appreciated. But I understand it's a business and they got to go wherever they're going to get paid. Yeah. But although I didn't mind Norton coming to the Niners, though, kind of a little bit of a payback to the Cowboys.
I like Ken Norton. I think us getting rid of Charles Haley was the one that really stuck with me for a while.
Did you guys know he came back to play for the Niners after the Cowboys? And he wore
he came out of retirement for 1 year.
Yeah, he played, I don't know what number he wore, but it wasn't 94. But that was interesting. That was interesting. What's up, Chemo? How you doing, brother? The Chemo says the Saints roster is good, but our Niners roster by far way better roster than theirs, and we are in the best division in football. You can't argue. Although having Tom Brady and go over to the South is definitely going to make the South more competitive. But I think people are crowning the freaking Bucks way too hard.
They are. I am in Florida, dude. I went to the beach like not too long ago out near Tampa Bay, and all I saw was Tom Brady everywhere. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dude. These Buccaneer fans are going to make me refer to them as Succaneer fans because that's exactly what they do. They suck, and their orange creamsicle jerseys were the worst in the NFL, and I can't stand that team and their little stupid cannon when I go to the game to see the Niners beat that rear end. Sorry, kids, I almost slipped again. So I am sick of Tampa Bay. I really don't like that team. So I'm done.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I agree.
Just had an outburst moment. You don't understand. I live in Florida and I see it with my own eyes. It's tiresome.
It was.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Eric.
It was 95. That was the other number Haley had.
Yeah, 95.
Even were 94 and 95. Yeah.
For that 1 year that he came out of retirement.
I personally don't feel that. I mean, they may be a good team on paper, but I think statistically they're going to take a dive backwards because I don't think Brady's at that point where he's able to repeat what Winston did. Yeah, he threw 30 interceptions, but 5,000 yards passing. They've got to get a running game started, but I don't per se think they're automatically written off as the division winners or that they got them picked up to even like have a 14-2 record and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you smoking? Like, what the heck? No. If anybody looks at the roster, you wouldn't think that a team would go to the Super Bowl and retain as much as we have this offseason. Like, a lot of teams, they don't see that repeated success because players want to get paid and that's just the truth and honesty. There's no just real passion of playing sports just for the thrill anymore. It's about how much money you can make because your career is not long enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say too, to add on to it. I think with the 49ers, man, I'm gonna be honest, and this is kind of piggybacking off of what we were talking about a little bit prior with the roster. I respect New Orleans. I mean, I respect any NFL team, period, because all these guys are playing at a high level. But I will not sit here and allow fans to disrespect our team. And Tampa Bay, I mean, look, you might have Tom Brady, you might have Gronkowski, but the reality is these guys are doing nothing but getting older. Tom Brady has a whole brand new system, and he's going to be in the NFC now. This ain't the AFC where he has that AFC East to just pretty much win every year. He's in the NFC. He's going to be in the NFC South. He's going to be playing the NFC teams. And also, he's got to go for a vertical. He's working with a coach that likes to go vertically, deep downfield a lot. For his career, he's doing a lot of intermediate throws to these tight ends. Now he got receivers out there that he has to go deep with. It's going to be an adjustment. So I'm not so confident that Tom Brady's going to come in there and just light it up. I mean, he's a veteran. He's a great cheating quarterback. But it's going to be hard to deflate the balls with this hot heat in Florida. So, like I said, I respect all NFL athletes that are training, that are working hard to do their thing at a high level. But I'm not sold that Tampa Bay is the best team in the NFC South. So I don't understand why they're getting crowned outside of name brand recognition. You still got New Orleans to unseat. Like, New Orleans is still the team to beat in the NFC South, whether you like it or not. As long as they got Drew Brees over there, I don't understand why people are discrediting them. Like, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that division, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't care what they do. All I know is when the Niners win our division, we're going to be in Tampa Bay winning our 6th Super Bowl in their city. That's what I do know.
I agree very much with that. Cashew and Sparsa brought an interesting point, and I wanted to get you guys a comment on it. Because our viewers, we love your comments. Keep bringing your comments to the live. We appreciate it. It says Dion was a shutdown corner for the Niners, but the Niners had so much power offensively, they would have won without him. What's your thoughts? Do you think we could have won that Super Bowl and got to the Super Bowl without Dion based on the offense that we had, or Dion was a major factor to that?
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
of you guys can
major
answer.
factor. Yeah, look at his season. Hey, look at his season he had. He had a great season. And not to mention going through that playoffs. I don't think we would have made it past Dallas without him.
Well, I'll
Dallas
add on
had
to it. I mean, the facts are in the pudding. We didn't have Dion this following season, and we didn't win, but Dallas did.
Well, before the year before then, we didn't have Dion and we didn't have the secondary to keep up to lock their corners down. I mean, their receivers down. They ripped us up.
Eric Davis became, better, and he had those 2 interceptions against Dallas, but it was a lot because Dion was shutting the other side down, and they threw at Eric Davis, and Eric Davis took advantage of his opportunities and made some big plays. But I agree. We did have a great offensive power. We did score a lot of points, but you got to remember Dion shut down one side of that field. One side. I mean, they did not try to throw at him at all. I don't remember how many attempts in the Super Bowl, but I'm pretty sure they didn't throw at him once. Did they? I forgot. It's been a while, but he pretty much shut everything down in the playoffs as well. So, he was effective. But like I said, Dion was not one of my top guys, but I think one of the guys that I liked a lot was Ricky Jackson coming from the Saints, helping out that front line. He was very instrumental. Although he didn't play that many plays, he was brought in more for third downs. But I liked him. But that whole 94 season, they brought in a lot of players, man. But they were able to play with each other and have good chemistry. and the rest is history. We won that Super Bowl, but I think the Niners needed that offensive line. I mean, offensive powerhouse, as well as Dion on defense. They won it with both sides, but I think we were a complete team in '94, and we
You want
definitely
to know?
dominated the Chargers.
My favorite pickup of that season was our draft. Our draft overall was great.
Oh yeah, I mean, you draft Brian Young, you draft Lee Woodall, you draft the fullback bar none, Floyd. My goodness, three starters, three rookie starters, man. That's hard to do, to get three starters off your draft picks, and they were all starters and good starters. So you're right, it was a very good draft.
So I'm gonna throw
Just
this
kind
guy.
of like what we're doing now.
I was gonna throw this at you since we felt that way about Dion this year. Well, now last year. Do we get to the Super Bowl without Richard Sherman? Elaborate. Because
Do we get to the Super Bowl without Richard Sherman?
Is that a
With our-
question for the fan that was that who
It's
who
open.
asked about Dion?
it's an open question for everybody. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on it. Did we get there without Richard Sherman?
Go ahead,
I'll
Mike.
be honest. I'm gonna say we. I don't think we do. I mean, and it's not just because it's one individual player. I think his leadership was just, it helped us get over the top. Like we had, I mean, we're a better team with them than without them. That's how I feel, especially in the secondary with us, having a little injuries back there. He stepped up, and Richard Sherman played very well this season. Like with him battling that injury that he had when he came aboard, getting older. I thought he played phenomenally well, exceptionally well this year. He did everything he was capable of doing. Of course, he had a few plays here and there, but what person doesn't get beat here and there? And it's the NFL, so it's the league. But Richard Sherman played phenomenal. So I think his presence, his veteran presence, I'm not going to undervalue that. I do think his veteran presence was very vital for us to making the Super Bowl. So, yes, I don't think we would win or might have not got there without him.
I agree. I think he was very instrumental for a secondary. Just like I personally think, I don't think he did too much on the field, but what he did also was K1 Alexander coming over from Tampa. He was able to motivate Warner and Drelaw and make that backfield the way it was. I mean, Sherman more instrumental than Alexander, but I think two of those guys were key components, bringing some veteran into that defense, bringing some swag that we needed. We didn't have a swag in our linebacker core. I mean, if you watch Fred Warner the first year that he got drafted, he was all right, but once Alexander came over, it's like he sparked a fire underneath him, and he just became a totally different player. So I think both of the guys. But I know the question was Richard Sherman, and I agree. I don't think we would have won without him. He wasn't as much of a shutdown corner, but he was very instrumental in bringing that leadership, and he handled his business pretty good. I mean, he was in 2019 he was rated the top corner in the NFL with him and KY Williams. So not too bad for an old guy, right?
Yeah. And it may not. It's just like judging a defensive lineman by sacks. You can't do that with a corner. I mean, he makes a difference.
Good point.
His coverage. I mean,
good point.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Can
Beto,
you
I have
guys
a
read the
question.
comments?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
I can't see the comments.
Can you read one from Castro Esparza, the one that says, "I hate not to be negative. I can't fit in the screen, but I got to step to the restroom." So if you guys can read that and then
I hate to sound
answer it while I
negative.
come back.
He said, "I hate to
I'll
say
put it on
it
the
sound
screen
negative, but
partially.
I hope.
I'll be right back, guys.
But we can hope and dream, but I don't see a complete season happening. We're behind schedule with the 2020 season, and if you guys follow the NFL, you're going to read that next year cap will be decreasing by at least 50 million, and we're losing money. And I think the Kittle situation will be the Kittle situation will be extension for Kittle. Is what I got. I mean, I said it from the start. I didn't think this season was going to start on time. I think preseason won't happen at all. I think that they're going to completely abandon the preseason. And I think that we're going to be starting the NFL season at the last end of September, not at the beginning. What do you think, Mike?
First and foremost, I don't think that comment is negative at all. I think it's a reality that we are dealing with an unfortunate pandemic situation that, can delay the regular season. So, yeah, it's very possible. We don't know what's going to happen. You're right. Right now it's tough to call. I'm hoping that it stays on schedule so I can go to the game out there on my B-Day, but I don't know.
Well, I said whenever COVID hit China that it would be 6 months from the time that it hit here. Cases started as early as February, March. So March, April, May, June, July, August is what it's supposed to be. But see, we're not even in August yet.
Right.
So
yeah. I think it's hopefully we'll find out some things soon, but I don't know. Kind of up in the air right now at this point for me.
We've and Chris, not to take a jab at you, but we've already covered our thoughts about Mr. Adams from the Jets. I don't want to get back into that. David said we lost 2 captains on defense. Lost 2 captains on defense? No. Lost 2 captains in Staley and Buckner already, and to lose Sherman can hurt. He's a good player and can teach the young players a lot, just his presence. Quarterback question about throwing his way. I think that, it's the harsh reality of things is Staley was on the brink of, I think he was on the brink of retirement before this year. I think he's struggled to stay healthy this year, and it really showed. He was not the same Joe Staley that we were used to seeing on the field. And as far as Buckner, he was just a part. I mean, he was a smart decision. I wouldn't pay a B-rated player $20 million. Just not going to happen.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If we pay Buckner that money, what about Kittle?
That's not even about Kittle.
No. I'm asking the fans that are, if anyone's thinking about Buckner, I'm saying if we'd have paid Buckner his money, what about Kittle? And what about the future players that are going to be requesting the same amount of money? We wouldn't have had money to retain everybody. So business decisions, we're going to have to let someone go. I'd much rather let Buckner go than Kittle, personally, because Buckner, we replaced him with Kinlaw. And I think people are going to see Kinlaw's impact more so rather sooner than Ayuk's impact. That's how I feel. But maybe they both make an immediate impact. That'd be great.
Well, that's just Chris, not from 49er related, but you look at the defensive tackle position, Chris Jones is on the brink of walking out of Kansas City. He just came off of a Super Bowl season, making I think $9 million, and he wants high prime time money. But his he's a B-rated player. He's not a superstar. He's not like how J.J. Watt was coming into the league, or I know defensive end versus defensive tackle more or less, but Aaron, you cannot compare another individual in the league to Aaron Donald because he's a monster. He's not human. He's an alien, and he's an alien with a football jersey on. I mean, yes, I would want Aaron Donald on our football team. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, but everybody would. But at the cost that it comes, you can't afford to have a great surrounding cast to be able to support that.
Absolutely. That's why we let Buckner go. We got other guys that need to eat, man, and it's about a team and the franchise first over the player. And I think in this nature of the business, especially with the salary cap coming in back in the mid-90s, the reality is, man, we can't allow ourselves to get attached to a player so hard to where we're like, we got to have this guy no matter what. Like, the nature of the business, you can lose a guy that you love so much if they're mortgaging the future for your team. The direction the Niners are in right now, we're locked in to be consistent for a very long time. We want to have an opportunity to win Super Bowls every year. So we're not trying to have rebuild seasons for a long time. We don't want to be the Rams. You know what I mean? We want to be the 49ers and do it the 49er way. So, you got a good 3 to 4 years. And after that, it might be time to cut ties with majority of the guys that you might love. But if they're asking within a price that's within reason, hey, then we do what we got to do and keep them.
Thank you, Nate, for posting that. So that's truly how I feel. And Donald said Khalil Mack maybe comes close. Khalil Mack is not good in the run game. He's a great pass rusher, but as far as his run stopping ability is just he's average, maybe below average. I'm really glad that we didn't pursue him.
Yeah, me and you both.
Yeah, he's overrated, man. The Bears are trying to get rid of him as we speak, and they only had him for 1 year last year, and they're already trying to get rid of him. The Bears realized they made a mistake trading for him, and I'm glad for all those Niners that wanted Khalil Mack on the team. He was not as effective as Nick Bosa was. Nick Bosa's young and only hitting upward. We wouldn't have had, I believe it would have been Nick Bosa. Who else? Someone else we wouldn't have had if we would have traded our 2 number ones for Khalil Mack. So a lot of times we don't get what we want and we get upset. But then when it plays out the way it does, we're like, yeah, I'm glad we didn't get him. Just like
no
AB.
Mike McGlinchey. No Mike McGlinchey.
McGlinchey, yeah. But just like AB, if we would have got AB, as many Niner fans wanted, he would never even made it, he would have been on the team and we would have lost out on him, and kind of like what happened to the Raiders. So, a lot of times we don't get the players that we want, but we have to look at the whole picture, not just necessarily look at it through our emotions on why we don't want a particular, or why did we get somebody particularly, you know what I mean? So I'm glad we didn't get Khalil Mack, and I'm definitely glad we didn't get AB, because what we have right now on the roster, as you guys said earlier, we have one of the best rosters in the NFL, if not the best. And that's because we've been drafting pretty good and also have been getting key components in the free agency. I wanted to go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was going to change it up afterwards, but go ahead.
I wanted to backdoor on what Aaron Granado said. He said that's why our front office is special. I really think that as many mistakes that Jed York has made, I think he actually got it right this time. I think that Shanahan and Lynch has put it together as a great crew and a great supporting cast for this football team to be successful. Not just for this year, not just for last year, but this year and every year going forward. As long as those two are around, I think we are contenders. Even with the roster changing and stuff like that, they have to get out talent. And it doesn't matter where these players should be picked at. Like, we look at the draft, we do our mock drafts, and we look at it, and we're like, okay, well, that player should go in the first, second round, but they don't have the same grade on those players. They don't rate players like these analysts and stuff like that do. There's some players that we would say, oh, wow, why did they pick them in the 3rd round, and they should have went in like the 7th round, and then they come out and it's just like, oh, that's why. Okay. It's just, I would probably be one of the hardest things to be in the NFL as a scout, to be able to scout these talents out, because you just can't teach what that football field can teach.
Correct. And I just want to second on the Jed York situation. I know a lot of Niner fans wanted Jay York to be fired. They wanted him to fire himself. They wanted him to leave. You guys got to remember, Jay York came in, and it's not that he's perfect, because he's still learning. He's made a lot of mistakes even now, but he was young when he took over the team, man. When he took over the team from his dad, he was young, inexperienced, learning, trying to figure things out, man. It's not easy to run an organization. It's easy for us to speak it from this side. It's like when we watch football on TV and a quarterback throws an interception, what do? Oh, did you see what's the name was right open? Well, it's easier for us to see it through the screen than watching it live on the field when the guys are actually coming after you. My point to that is he learned from his mistakes. He's gotten better, and he got the situation with Harbaugh right, and then he messed it up and let him go. And now who's that yelling?
Oh, sorry, that's my kid in the background. I'm
Can
sorry
you
about
okay? Yeah, can you mute it until you talk? Got you. So yeah, so he definitely figured things out. Now he brought in Shanahan, and he brought in John Lynch, and think about it, bringing in John Lynch as a first time GM, then bringing in Shanahan as a first time head coach must have not been easy for him to do. If it would have failed, we would have continued to crucify him. We would have continued to say, you know what, this is what I'm talking about. He's no good, but he took a chance, and it paid off for us. And within 3 years of them being here, we went to a Super Bowl, and we're looking forward to more Super Bowls in the future because of them. So, to Eric's point, we have to give the offense, and Aaron's as well, we have to give the offense credit. And it starts with Jed York. If you love John Lynch and you love Kyle Shanahan, you have to give credit where credit is due. And Jed York, for many of his mistakes, he's gotten better. He's fixed it up, man. And one thing I love about him, you don't hardly hear about him. You don't hear. He's letting John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan handle his situation. You know what I mean? And hopefully he turns into his uncle. Hopefully he continue. All I can tell you one thing: I'd rather have Jed York running the organization than John York. John York was running it to the ground. That guy does not know how to run a football team. So hopefully we'll continue to get better, man. So what's your thoughts on Jed York, Mike?
Well, I mean, I still think he's Jed York. I think Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are doing their part. And it's no disrespect to Jed York, but Jed York ultimately he has made a better decision with hiring these two, but and staying in his lane, if you will, staying and playing his role. So I do give him respect for that, but you know, I'm not one of these people, man, just to crucify somebody and then praise them and then crucify him, praise them. At the end of the day, man, I'm just going to take this guy for what he is. And for what he has been, with his tenure with the San Francisco 49ers, he has proven the ability to make mistakes and also proven the ability to fix them. So, like I said, he got Harbaugh in there. That went south, and like you just eloquently quoted, and now we're at where we're at now. So we had our little changes with Chip Kelly, Tom Sula, but hey, we're at where we at now. So I'm more focused on our GM and head coach at this point. As long as he hired them, stay out the way and let them do their thing. He collect the checks and issue the checks out. With Parag, we good. So.
Yep, I agree. So,
hey, Beto.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I had a question because I know we're getting ready to run up within the hour here. Before Eric came on, you were saying something about a jersey. Is that something that we're doing again? I just want to make sure I heard
It's
right.
funny you say that,
sure
because that's what I was going to say right now. When you I was going to mention the jersey. I was going to say who's ready, who wants to win a Deebo Samuel throwback jersey.
I would like to win. I'm ineligible. Damn. So everybody's like, man, I love this show. I wish I could be on the show. Well, guess what? When it comes to getting a jersey, you don't want to be part of this show because we are not eligible to be a winner like you. But guess what? Our man E-Man over there, we're not talking about Mosley. We're talking about Eric. He got the free Deebo jersey, Samuel, out there. for somebody. Hey, I saw a question rather, earlier. I think it was Donald. Yeah, what's up, Donald? There we go. Donald said, and Donald, I ain't forget about you because I know we talked about this last show. Donald asked, "Who is Mike's relative, man?" Because he done named
Oh,
about
the
3
running
people.
back.
Yeah, should that be the jersey giveaway question?
Oh, there you go.
I was thinking about adding. You know how we do the spin a wheel? I was thinking about adding an extra entry for those people that get the 2 questions correct because I had a question as well that I wanted to ask today.
So,
Somebody wanted me to answer. So
let's
No,
do this. Since Eric has the jersey, he should ask the question, but I'll give the answer to what Donald wanted to know about who's related to me in the NFL. I have 4 people total. I gave away 3. He wants to know who's the 4th one. So before I do that, let's get Eric to do his thing and his question since he has the jersey. I think that's fair.
well, no, I was gonna. Oh, well, okay, that's fine. So
real quick, just clarify on the jersey, the size of the jersey. Eric has it with him, so this particular winning is a certain size. He will be delivering it to you himself. So the winner tonight, he'll probably send it out next week if all possible. Reach out to Eric and work that out with Eric, but you don't have to wait, 3 to 6 weeks for this one. You can get it quickly. So good luck to whoever wins it, and however you guys want to do it, man, that's fine. I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show.
it is a 3X Debo Samuel jersey. It has It also has the 100 logo on it at the top. The same ones
There
that they
it
wore
is.
last year. So the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna let everybody have an equal opportunity as far as getting their name in the ballot. We do have a couple questions that me and Florida Miter, and maybe even Beto. I don't know if he has a question for you guys prepared, but whoever gets these questions right will get an additional entry into entering their name into this spin. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
I think it's a
down with
great
anything,
opportunity.
man. I'm down with anything, man. At the end of the day, we're doing this for our fans. So whatever format we come up with or create, I'm down with anything. First of all, do we have a official spinner, Beto or Eric? Beto, I know you had a spinner one time. Is that something you still have it on deck right now, or?
Yes, sir.
All
Okay,
right,
good.
so there you go.
Alrighty, guys. So my question to you is who is the very first jersey that I purchased?
Ooh. All right, fans. Did you guys hear that? Eric said, "Who is the first player of the jersey that he purchased?" And we're talking about San Francisco 49ers jersey.
And this is
Yeah.
for a jersey giveaway, so we're not going to give hints. You got to just guess.
This is to get an additional
guessing
entry.
never hurts. So how are you going to do this real quick, Eric? The first person that guesses gets their name entered, or they're the winners?
They get their name put in twice. They get it once for being here, and then one additional. So like everybody would normally have one number on the wheel, they get an additional.
Okay.
So they get.
Now, you're writing the names
chances.
down, Eric?
I ain't got no pen and paper. Let me.
Don't get lazy on me.
Hold on. I'm trying to look at these.
All I'm doing is spinning the wheel,
Michael,
bro. We're gonna make Eric work tonight.
Michael, Sam, really, you're killing me, Nate.
Eric's gonna find out how easy this is when I do it.
Yeah. Eric's on the hot seat. He put himself out there. He's on the hot seat. You got to keep up with
but
the
I
name.
love him for that. I love his
I
participation.
can't see the comments or the names or the guesses.
Golly, it's thrown inside.
Hey, have fun, Eric. That's what I deal with.
Steve Young, Jerry Rice. No.
Hey,
I don't have Eric Davis jersey on.
I'm not able to see the comments on my side.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Eric's
I
question
don't have Eric
is,
Davis jersey.
what was his first jersey he's ever worn? And it's 49er jersey, right?
everyone.
Obviously. Did he?
Yes,
I thought
it's
he froze.
49ers.
I said he did not freeze on me, but he's
And it's not a historical like player. It's not somebody before in the 80s, the 90s regime. So it's within the last.
Give us the year that he the latest year, for us not to go no further. Like say late 80s, early 90s, just so they don't keep mentioning like Dwight Clark and
I think it was.
Brandon Lloyd. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Wow. Old Brandon
Wow.
Lloyd. Montana Debo.
It's been in the last 10 years.
What's up, Vera? Welcome to the show, girl.
So
Kevin
from 2000,
Barlow.
I would say 2009 and up.
Okay, you guys.
It's a player that
So
was.
the player that he bought, the jersey that he first bought, has played from 2009 up. So anything under 2009, you're grasping for straws. So 2009 up.
I think I knew
So
that.
if you say why you Kittle, you're wrong. Bowman, Davis,
Kevin Naylor.
who?
Kevin Naylor is the winner. Vernon Davis.
Kevin Naylor.
Davis 85.
Vernon Davis, huh?
Kevin Naylor, congratulations. Vernon Davis was the first jersey that I bought.
So you're writing these
That's
names out?
I bought it right after. Yes, I'm trying to grab them all.
Okay, and then we're gonna add a number to each name,
The
and then we'll put the
Patrick Willis jersey I got was given to me by my brother.
That's what I was going to say was Willis, but okay, Vernon Davis. Okay.
Vernon Davis, the crybaby.
You can't
So-
win.
Hey, T.O. cried too. Well, I think if it wasn't for Singletary coming through, I don't think he would have had.
Singletary said that funny.
No, he
He was
humbled
tough on
himself.
him.
Okay, so Kevin, just to let you know, you did not actually win the jersey. You won the opportunity to get your name put in twice, as everybody else will be once. So you have more of a chance of winning. Just want to make sure we're clarifying on that. Now we have a question from the Florida Mike, and trying to figure out who his relative running back who played for the Niners is. If you guys can guess that.
No. He didn't play for the Niners.
Oh, he just played for the NFL.
He played. If I don't know if I give away the team, I mean it might give away him.
No. But it was college or NFL?
No, he played in the NFL.
Okay.
And
So
ironically, I can't say this because that might give it away too.
no, you don't want to. No. It's just name a running back that is relative. Well, that's going to be hard.
Okay. We'll say this.
That's going to be really hard.
I would say in the early 90s, it's pretty relevant. I think it was early 90s. And it was in the NFC, a running back that was pretty relevant in the early 90s.
Can you? Yeah.
All right.
This is just an opportunity to get their names and put it in twice. So maybe you want to say what conference they played. I'm not conference, but division.
It'd be the NFC East.
There you go, NFC East. So you have 4 teams running now. Think about the running backs. Now, was he a starter or a backup?
Had to be a starter. It's my cousin.
Excuse me.
Oh, matter of fact, Beto, he went to your favorite college.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Now I'm interested in knowing.
He's part of the coaching staff right now for Clemson.
Really?
Position coach. Yeah.
Now I am intrigued of knowing. Emmett Smith, Steve Jackson,
It's a wild guess.
Dorsett.
Y'all gotta tell me. I can't see
Now
the comments.
help me out, Eric, because Mike can't see the. Mike can't see the
Let's
comments.
see. Somebody said. Let's see. Somebody said Ricky Williams,
Nah.
Barry Sanders,
Herschel Walker.
Sean Alexander, Tony Dorsett, Steve Jackson,
Nah.
Emmett Smith, Marcus Allen.
No, Tampa Bay wasn't in the East.
I met him.
So-
I met him in person one time when I was a kid. My auntie took me to meet him, and I got his NFL football card from him. So it was like a cool experience. So
Brandon Jacobs
We're
from the
done.
Giants.
I'll shred it down if you want me to. I can name the team he played for.
Yeah, you might have to.
He played for the Washington Red. Well, are they the Redskins still? He played for the Washington Redskins.
There you go. The Washington Redskins. I mean, that's really narrowed it
I
down.
believe it was like early '90s, around
Okay,
there.
Washington Redskins. Tiki Barber played for the Giants.
Giants.
Number 21. Come on, Nate. Now you guys keep saying Dunn, but Dunn played for Tampa.
Yeah, Dunn played for Tampa and Atlanta.
Hold on 1 second. I'm coming right back. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming right back.
Okay.
Hey, well, never mind.
Tony
Alfred
Elliott,
Morris.
but hold on. Well, if he left, we don't know. So
I don't know who it is. So
yeah, me neither. So it's like hurry back. Clinton Porter. No, Clinton Porter went to he went to the Hurricanes.
Miami.
He wasn't
went to
Clemson. This
Miami.
guy played for Clemson Tigers. He played for Clemson. He played college in Clemson, and he played NFL for the Redskins. So
And whisper, whisper
the
me the
water
answer.
boy, the water boy. I love it.
All right, my bad.
They want to know if it's the water boy. Was it
Nah,
the water
it's
boy?
not All right, so he played. I got my years messed up. He played in the mid '90s for the Washington Redskins, in the early '90s with Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, now you tell us.
Ooh.
How about Terry Allen?
That's it.
Terry Allen,
Yeah,
Donald
Donald
Bernal.
got it. Terry Allen. Yeah, that's my
There you
cousin.
go. Write them down there, Big Papa.
Now, who said he's a water boy? I'm finna come find you. I'm finna come see you. Now, I'm
That's
messing with you.
Robzilla Chavez said
Okay.
the water boy.
Oh, well, with a name like Robzilla, I'm gonna stay in Orlando, man. He sound like a beast. I'm messing
I
with
guess
you.
Eric changed his mind. I guess he don't want to give the jersey after all.
Oh no, Eric. Did he get disconnected?
You know what? His wife didn't let him give away the jersey. His wife's like, "What are you doing?"
Ironically, Donald was the one asking me who my cousin was, and Donald got it right.
Welcome back. I thought your wife said you couldn't give away the jersey, Eric.
Yeah, man. Terry Allen is my blood cousin, bro. So, he played with the Vikings and the Redskins.
Eric, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was trying to mute myself, and like as soon as I clicked it, because they're kind of playing back there, they're doing
Okay,
their
I'll mute
floors and
you,
stuff like
bro.
that.
If it gets too loud, I'll mute you, and then I'll.
Hey, we gotta put Donald in there twice.
I got
Donald
Donald
Bernal
twice.
and-
Hey, Donald, congratulations. You've been asking the question all week, and you got the answer. I'm proud of you, Donald. My man, Donald.
And the one
He
that
did.
brought up the one brought it up, man, is the one that answered it right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
Beto,
Eric,
man, he played for
Eric,
Clemson
when
in
you're ready to
college,
talk,
man.
just show me the number 1 sign, and I'll mute you.
Beto, he played with your college, man, Clemson.
Clemson, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of far back. Yeah, I didn't start watching college as long as I did football, NFL. So
No, I got you.
I'm
I
more
was just
newer.
letting you know it's ironic that he played for your college team. So
There you go. He's smart. He's a smart part of your family.
well, I mean, Everybody makes mistakes, man. He could have went to Florida State, but hey.
Whatever. Hey, what's up, Nate? Nate says, "What's really thinking about spoiling the what did
Nate
I was
Nate
really
knows me
thinking
better
about
than I
spoiling
know
the question.
myself,
Sorry."
man.
And I remember him playing too. That's what's crazy about that. Just real quick, guys, I'm gonna name people that I have on this list. Sorry for the background noise.
Oh,
I've got Ishmael Ortiz. All right, I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll just send it.
Eric cracks me up.
Yeah, I saw a
I love
question.
Eric, man. I love Eric. Eric cracks me up.
I saw
Holy
a question. They asked, "Am I related to Carlton Wilson?" So yeah, I have Carlton Wilson. I found out was like a distant relative. Because at first I was like, we didn't know. We was like, people always said that, and we didn't really know because back then we didn't have no records or nothing like that showing. But we found out that he is a distant relative. So I never met Carlton Wilson. I don't really know him personally. But yeah, we found he's a distant relative. I have like 3 or 4 people that has played in the NFL that I'm related to. So it was just a little trivia for the fans. I'm related to Terry Allen as well.
Okay, so real quick, I want to I like the question that Donald proposed, and I'd like to for us to answer it, and maybe the people watching. He said, "Who are your guys' favorite non-Niner of all time players?" You want to go first?
I could tell you who my favorite non-49er of all time players. Anybody that gets smacked down by the 49ers.
Mine was Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor was definitely the linebacker that I coveted from the Giants, man. That guy was a freaking beast. Him and Bruce Smith, but Lawrence Taylor, a little bit more. Bruce
I don't
Smith.
know, man. For me, if I had to say a player, like, of course, I'm going to say my family. Everybody that's played in the league related to me. But if I had to name like a popular player, like a big-time player, man, that's so tough, man. I'd probably say, I'm a fan of Barry Sanders.
There you go. I was going to say defensively was LT. Offensively, all-time great player for me was what was his name? I can't think of his name. Tim Brown, running back of the.
I like Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Hey, Tecmo Bowl, man, I liked him. I ain't gonna lie to you, I played with him. If it wasn't the Niners, I played with Bo Jackson, man. I was rocking with him. But yeah, I'll be honest, man. I don't really like nobody outside the Niners, man. But as a respectful person, Barry Sanders was a guy that I could say that I did like. You know, I liked the way he played.
Well, besides being a cokehead and a child molester, he was still a great player on the football field. I'm sorry, but it's the truth about Lawrence Taylor, man. Just don't take your kids to see him if he plays Santa. Because he'll tackle your kids for the wrong reason.
They don't stop. Somebody might be related to Lawrence Taylor over here. Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Y'all are wild.
Sorry, guys. If you're related to Lawrence Taylor, man, you shouldn't be.
Oh, man. I'm not going to tell you no more about my relatives anymore. They might have done something crazy I don't even know about. I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm Hispanic, man. 95% of my family did something crazy.
Oh, stop. We all got a crazy family relative. Everybody.
I hear you. Cashew says Bo Jackson came in halfway through the season while players were banged up. It was one of those, I forgot what it was when they brought in players, but he was still a great player though. Good baseball player and good.
He played 2 sports too.
Yeah, like Dion, baseball and running back.
Yeah, for me it'd be Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders. You know, when I watch the NFL, uh, but yeah, I would say Barry Sanders for me number one.
I know. I gotta, I know we have children, and I apologize ahead of time. Usually this is more for an adult content show, but we do gotta get reminded once in a while that we do have children watching. But we will slip. We're not perfect, man. We will slip, and so our apologies ahead of time. We'll definitely will slip here and there. I mean, look at Eric Davis. No children should be seeing that.
Hey, speaking of Eric, man,
He knows I love him.
how's the update coming with the
He's sending them to me.
with the names? Got you. So we had two questions. Are we having do you have a question as well, Beto, to help add, or are we gonna grow with that and then
No, we can just go with that. He so far what he sent me,
cool.
and I'm pretty sure he's adding more people, but he sent me Israel, Ismael Ortiz, Vera Bonilla, Aaron Grando, Roberto Hastings, Donald Burnell twice, Brian Tomas, Kevin Naylor Jr. twice, Adam Laura, Jose Gonzalez Sr., Grendelin, Cashew Esparza, sponsor, Richard Bryant, Christopher Rivera, David Hernandez, and Radzilla Chavez is what I have so far.
Now, do we have Donald on there twice? We had another person twice as well, right?
Kevin Naylor. He's the one that answered the question for
got it.
The guy that likes to disappear.
Got you. He'll be back on.
Yeah, he likes to to go and come back.
All right, Eric. I don't know if all the names are in, but if Eric is still writing the names, man, we'll keep chopping it up on the show, and then let us know when you're ready.
Oh, write it. Oh no, Kim was part of the group. Sorry. If I see some other names that I did not see on the list, I will help you out there, Eric.
I think we got everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The numbers get too. So
when we give away a Boston jersey, who's going to be the contestant?
There's only one name that you can put on there.
Oh, there you go. Add Samantha Richmond. She says, "I am here."
Hey, Samantha.
I am there.
Samantha said, "I am on there." Oh, am I on there? Okay.
I wonder is it Kathy Sanchez? I wonder if she's here tonight. She's normally every night. I
haven't seen her tonight.
Samantha Richmond wants to make sure that they're on.
I got you, Kevin, twice. I got those.
You got her?
I got you, Kevin. Yeah.
Man, the show is ready, man. They said they want that Debo jersey.
Yep, sir. And remember, this he has that in hand, so.
Yeah, we had a storm here, so it's lucky.
Oh,
I got
Did you get lucky? Did you get lucky, King? He's been here.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Because you didn't put them on the list, so you're updating the list, right?
Yeah, I'm updating it as we speak.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
share it through the host chat.
Gotcha.
So you can see the numbers on there that I've assigned the people. Alrighty.
Hey, while we're waiting on Eric
Anybody
to
else?
finish the update, man. Real quick, I want us to go ahead and plan up front when the Niners win the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. I want to know how many of us on this podcast and the show, the viewers watching, and everybody who's going to watch replays, if you come into Tampa Bay, we got to definitely plan an after party in Tampa Bay. And I know where the spot's going to be, so let's go ahead. I'm already planning now because hopefully this COVID is gone by then, and I want to party hard as hell when we win our 6th Lombardi, and I hope everybody on the show can come down to Tampa Bay. That would be my dream.
No, we got to remind Nathaniel their kids are watching. Watch the middle finger there, buddy.
I thought that was a thumb. I was giving a thumbs up.
No, I'm very familiar with that finger. He gives it to me a lot. I memorized that finger.
Oh man.
Anybody else? I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes to get your name in. I got you, Mr. Rivera. Yeah, you're on there. I got you as well. Got you, Lucky.
So as we are continuing to get ready to do this giveaway, and he's running the names down, I want to see in the comments who is your favorite. It doesn't have to be Niner player, but who is your favorite defensive end of all time? Defensive end of all time. Now he can't be a linebacker that will rush the quarterback. He has to be purely defensive end. So if you guys don't mind sharing, who was your favorite defensive end of all time? Do you guys have one, Mike?
My favorite defensive end of all time?
Yeah. And Eric?
I don't know, man. It's kind of tough.
That's a tough one. To pick only one?
Yeah, well, I mean, your favorite, not the best of the best, but you're like, which defensive end that caught your eye while they were playing? Like, you're like, dang, man, that guy's like for me, and I said
Young
before,
was a D-tackle.
Reggie White was always one that I liked. The Minister of Defense is always him and Bruce Smith, but Reggie White was always one that I liked.
I liked Bruce Smith. Definitely like
Kevin Leonard. Brian Young was a D tackle. He wasn't defensive end. He was D tackle. If I would have said D tackle, Brian Young definitely my most favorite D tackle. But defensive end, not D tackle. He didn't play in the middle.
Yeah.
The ones that played in the outside.
Brian Young was defense.
Solomon Thomas.
What about Deacon?
Solomon Thomas.
What about Deacon Jones?
Deacon Jones. Yeah, that was a.
I like the head slap.
Deacon Jones, Mr. Rams. But you picked a Ram player though.
But but I mean, it's not really a player from my era that I've grown up watching. It's just from film that I've actually seen.
No, when I like players, bro, I don't care what team they play for. They can play for the team that I hate the most. As long as they're a great player, I still admire the player. Like one of my running backs that I like is Evan Smith. And he played for the Cowboys, and I can't stand the Cowboys. So when it comes to players, I respect each and every player at the position. I don't care who they played for. You know what I mean? I can't stand the
fantasy
team.
football too. So. I wasn't a big Strahan fan at all.
Deacon Jones was a bad defensive.
He was a bad man.
He was,
and he was quick.
Yeah, Deacon Jones. It's hard to do one though, man. Especially with the edge. That's.
And I like Charles Haley too.
Charles Haley.
Charles Haley. If you looked at Charles Haley, he played
linebacker too, though.
Yeah, but he primarily. But he played defense. Yeah.
See, silence, Beto. They can't play for Boston. No. Correct. Robert.
Already guys.
From Detroit. Detroit. Yeah, Robert.
Romanowski was a linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a linebacker for the. Yeah. He didn't rush the passer. I mean, very seldom, but Bill. I remember Bill Ronald slapping the crap out of somebody right in front of me one day.
He spit in JJ Stokes' face.
Yeah, that dude was crazy, man.
Alrighty, Beto, I sent you the numbers, the names with the numbers in the host chat.
On which one?
If you want to put the on the host chat on below.
I didn't get it. Oh, you did it? Here on this chat.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Bobby Boucher, he was a linebacker too.
You gave him numbers too?
Yes. I did
Wow.
numbers. I didn't know if you wanted to assign them numbers.
That's fine. So
I just
how
kind
many
of
how
put
many
numbers.
how many did you count?
Count the duplicates is 20.
There's 20 total.
Yeah, there's 20 total numbers, 18 total people here.
So oh yeah, because it's twice.
Yeah. I didn't like guessing though. He was a 1 year.
Okay, so here we go. So we have 20. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. Oops, let me see if you guys can see it. You guys see the 1 and then the 20 and right next to the 1, so it goes all the way around from 1 to 20. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the wheel, and whatever number it lands on, that will be the lucky winner for the Debo Samuel white throwback jersey, size 3 large. There will be
3X.
3X that will be given by Eric Davis himself, man. So good luck to everyone. Drum roll. Let's see who is the lucky winner. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin it. Here we go.
Oh, that's fancy, man. Look at that.
I like the sound. Look at the
And the
sound
number
on it,
is?
dude. It's awesome.
Number two. Who is number 2?
Number
Number
two
two,
is
let's-
Vera Bonilla.
Vera Bonilla.
Vera
Congratulations. You won a 3X Debo Samuel jersey. You're going to want to contact Eric Davis on Messenger so he can get your information and he can mail you that jersey. Congratulations to Vera Bonilla.
Congratulations, Gratulia. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Since we have names on these already, I'm going to spin it one more time for a couple of patches. Who wants to win some patches? Let's see if who wants to win some patches?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
like
didn't
that
ever
wheel,
look.
Beto. That wheel is pretty dope, man. It's like
The wheel?
the,
Yeah.
the 2020 Price is Right.
20. There you go. Okay, so we're going to spin it again for this patch right here, for this bad boy.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that.
You guys ready? You guys ready
Let's
for
go.
this bad boy?
Let's see. Now, real quick, Beto. If they already won, they're disqualified from this.
Yeah. This is we're gonna remove. I'll leave the number 2 on here, but if it lands on number 2, I'll respin it. You
Right.
guys ready? It'll be for
Let's
this
go.
patch here. Good luck, everyone.
Lucky Will, what's the number? Number
15. Who's 15?
15 is David
David
Hernandez.
Hernandez. Congratulations, David Hernandez, winning a patch. David Hernandez. He won the mask guy. Okay, who wants to win again?
Bang, bang, not
Who wants to
again.
win again? Who wants to win this 100 Niner patch? It's a San Francisco 100 patch.
I think they all want to win, man.
Ready?
That's
So we're gonna spin for this one. Here we go.
Damn, my phone is at 2%. Damn, it's about to go out.
English.
It's okay, bro. We're gonna end it right now. Number 3. Who is number 3?
Aaron Gernando.
Aaron Gernando, congratulations on winning the 100 Niner patch. Congratulations. Right on. So we have 3 winners tonight. Tell me what other talk show or podcast you are able to win jerseys and patches on a show. It's all about the Niner Sickness podcast show. Thank you for watching continue to share the video so that more people can come and be part of this great family. I want to thank my panel guys. I want to thank Florida Mike. I want to thank Eric Davis for being generous with the jersey tonight. We will be doing another jersey that probably on Monday. So just a quick reminder, our shows are going to be Monday at 7 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. No longer Wednesdays. We may come on periodically just to come on. If I may feel like doing a show, I'll do a show in between. But the shows are Monday, 7 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So put that on your calendars. We will be doing another jersey giveaway on Monday. So if you did not win tonight, you'll get the opportunity to win on Monday. Thank you for watching. Once again, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Florida Mike. And thank you, Chemo and the Boston Hater, for being part of the comments. You guys are amazing. Stay tuned until next week. I'm going to go ahead and close this out the way we brought it in with a little bit of music. Good night, good night, good night.
This the recipe, quarterback sneak, O-line open sesame. This the way that I was feeling in the stick. Shanahan and Lynch, baby, brick by brick. Fan base, faithful, this is for the masses. 50-yard line, toast up, raise your glasses. Empire, no, we never switch up. NFC best rivals, time's up. Flame on, that's a Super Bowl flame. Now the hot boys, baby.